Hello family. So as you guys can see, oh man. Hello family, welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be teaching you guys a tip 101 on one of the secrets that professional artists use to make their art job more easier. So what I will be doing is, as you guys can see, I have materials over here. I have a paper, now with the nice texture. I'm going to put it here. I have my graphite pencil, which is 8B, as you can see, which means it's very dark. So I've already sharpened it out with a blade to show more graphite like that. To show more graphite like that, I've already sharpened it out with a blade, and this is how it looks. And you're gonna see the reason why it looks like this. And then this you can get in any kind of art shop, I believe, specifically P&A and Signal. This is a sandpaper. It works as sandpaper. And I have myself a little bit of a container where I'm going to be doing the thingy or going to be putting in the graphite. And I'm going to put that here. And then let's go for it. So basically, it is as simple as taking your pencil, or however dark it is, that graphite, the specific graphite that you want. You take the pencil, you take the graphite pencil, and then you're just gonna scrape it out. You're just gonna scrape it out like that, scrape it out like that. Take your time. So the thing is, you don't wanna rush it too much. You just wanna like take your time. You wanna take your time and get as much graphite out as you can. So why do we do this? We do this instead of going to the shop or any art shop to buy graphite powder, which is actually good, and it's in a container specifically made for drawing. Instead of doing that, because some graphite powders are a little bit pricey, you can also always just do this. I'm talking if, say, you don't have a lot of finances and you want to save money or whatever, this can be a handy way of you just creating your own graphite powder, if that makes sense. But if you do have money and you do have your own graphite powder, I believe it's also still very beneficial and good for you as an artist just to know how to make your own graphite powder. Anyway, and then I'm gonna put the pencil down and I'm just gonna make sure that everything is in there. Okay, now we have our graphite powder. So now we're gonna try and put it into the paper. Okay, so basically now we have our graphite powder and that's how it looks like. I could have made more, so I'm gonna need more, but I can do that later on. And then you're gonna need yourself a small makeup brush that looks like this. If you don't have a small makeup brush that looks like this, it's fine. Try and see if you can find any other type of brush that you can use. So what's gonna be happening is you're basically going to be painting with graphite on your drawing or on your paper. Okay, it's very nice. I enjoy this process a lot, and I believe many other artists do, and you also can if you just learn how to do it and you start doing it. Okay, anyway, so what I do is I'm gonna pick up some graphite from this container that I've made. I'm gonna pick it up and make sure that it's in both sides of the paintbrush or the makeup brush. Apology. And then now I have my graphite on this brush, and now you guys can check what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, can you guys see? So now the paintbrush is full of graphite because it's graphite powder. The graphite powder immersed itself onto the brush, if that makes sense. Okay. And now I can just apply graphite anywhere how I know to into the paper, as you guys can see. As you guys can see, this is, one might say, a very fancy word for is this is graphite manipulation. It's manipulating graphite. So you're not using graphite the typical normal way everybody uses it, which is just to draw with a pencil, but you actually taking the actual substance of the pencil and you're using it and experimenting the best way you know how. You guys see. Now it's not part of the video, but now what I can also do is okay, so now I have that dark space created with my graphite paintbrush, and I'm gonna put it away. What I can always do is I can always also then, this is another material that you're gonna need to get for yourself if you're serious about drawing. I can take my electric eraser. I say electric because it's got batteries in here. You can get it at any art shop as well. I can take it and then I can start drawing here. I like drawing round ovals or hearts. So I'm just gonna do it and you guys are gonna see how that's gonna work out. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see, but now it's basically like I'm drawing with an eraser on a black paper. But we all know that's not the case. I am drawing on graphite powder with an electric eraser. Well, that's it for today. Please subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.